Hey guys, that is Hotwheels here, and well, we're doing a different video today. In front of you, obviously, we have some Hot Wheels. You may be asking, Apple, what's so weird about these Hot Wheels? Well, I went into this to the store, and I went immediately to the toy section, obviously, to see if I can find any good stuff. And I ended up finding these Hot Wheels. And you may be saying, but Apple, they look pretty decent. What is so wrong about them? Well, these are actually knockoff Hot Wheels cars. They are fake toys. They're not the Watson's toys. These two are real McCoy Watson's toys, but these two back here are not. So I started to buy them and showcase them and unbox them. So we have an Aston Martin DBS here, right here. Sorry for the bad writing, but can't do anything about it. There we go. And a McLaren P1, and I have the real McLaren P1 here. And this is an Aston Martin DB10, right? It's DB10. No, it's an Aston Martin 177, which is the closest thing I have to the Aston Martin DBS, because they're both red, obviously. So yeah. So let's take a look at the packaging. The problem with this packaging is that it looks like the cardboard looks pretty legit. It looks like pretty similar to the actual thing. The problem is it's more noticeable on this one, but you can see. The plastic is kind of, I don't know how to describe, but it's not smooth. It's not smooth. It's a bit lumpy, and actually it's not hold together very well. In fact, tape is holding this together. Rip it apart. So yeah, in the McLaren, it's a lot more smoother and better, but still. And while in the front of the packaging, does it look better on the white? No, we'll keep the white on. And while on the front of the packaging, it may look good. Oops. From behind, it's a completely different story. As you can see, there's not what Hot Wheels would have in their real packagings. At the back, at least, they wouldn't have this in the back of their packaging. Especially these three stuff, like these three things, they wouldn't have it. From what I've seen from real Hot Wheels toys, they wouldn't have like these parts. If that makes sense, they wouldn't have this on the back of the packaging, and they would also have a licensing info to the company who makes Hot Wheels, which is I'm pretty sure it's Mattel. But licensing and all that. But all you can see in this packaging it says it's made in China. Made in China. That's the only thing you can see in both of these packagings. So yeah, let's unbox them. So let's start with the Aston Martin. So I'm trying to get this on camera. Let's see. Oh god. Hopefully it doesn't mess up this camera. There it is. Yeah. Oh god. And now let's grab the McLaren. This one was a lot easier. Let me just stab it with my screwdriver. Thank you, Glue, for being assistance in this video. So now, we have the two. What's something? Damn it! We have the two cars set, two versions of the cars side by side. So let's compare the McLarens first. So, closer. See. I don't know how well in the video shows, because it's already the waiting for maybe I don't know. This is the first time I'm doing like a review video. You see here are the McLarens. You see this one's painted in a beautiful, to be honest, a very beautiful orange, glittery orange. Like the wheels are pretty shiny as well compared to my now really pretty better than Bruce McLaren P1 that I have right here, but the difference is the weight. This one's a lot more heavier than this one. In fact, this one, it's, I don't know how to describe it, but it's a lot more lightweight than this one. This one's a lot more heavy. This one has a better like spoilers as well, if that makes sense. So yeah, it doesn't have the back lamps as well. This knockoff, it doesn't have the red back lamps. And can you stop notifications, please? It doesn't have the Hot Wheels thing in there. Like you can see the Hot Wheels symbol in there, but there is nothing. And yeah, it's pretty similar. In there, it's missing this stripe in here that it should have over here. But difference is, look at that. On the bottom, you can see all the licensing info to Hot Wheels there and Mattel. You see there 2014 Mattel. Made in Malaysia, which is good. Hot Wheels cars nowadays, I think most of them are made in Malaysia, so that's something. It also has, what are these called? Like rivets? Really cool. I forgot their name. But yeah, we have those. Well, the knockoff only have screws, and the only thing that you can see there is made in China. So yeah, that's the McLarens. Now let's go to the Aston Martins. This Aston Martin's not the same, so more trouble with these two. This Aston Martin has seen better days as well. It has less detail, as you can see in the top and in the hood. This one's a lot bigger, but they're not the same type of Aston Martin, so that may be why. It doesn't have missing details in the back. You can see why am I having so much trouble with the lighting? I don't know. I'm sorry. I should get windows to this. And yeah, the same thing. Aston Martin, the Aston Martin DB 177. Sorry, Aston Martin 177 has the made in Malaysia thing, 2011 Mattel. So what an old car. It also has this back rivet. It doesn't have one in front. Well, this one again only has the screws and says made in China. That's it. So, and now what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna tear apart. Well, not tear apart, but I'm gonna open up this Aston Martin 170. Aston Martin DB. What was it? DBM? DBS. We're gonna open up this Aston Martin DBS with a screwdriver, and yes, she was from the other side. And I do not feel, and before I go any further, I just want to say, I do not condone buying this knockoff stuff because it's not worth it. It's just, you're losing your money, and yeah, it's just rubbish. And these were $1.79, and an actual Hot Wheels car is like only $1. So why would you bother buying this knockoff stuff? Because it's so rubbish. But well, here we are. It's not that different to the other Hot Wheels. You can see it's a metal top. It's a die-cast top at least, so it won't break. But you can see this plastic. I feel like I can snap it. This plastic is pretty strong, and I'm sorry for the reference again, if you can even hear it. Probably. There's the wheels, the pinwheel wheels. Does that make sense? And all that. But yeah, this plastic here just feels very weak, especially compared to the plastic inside of the real Hot Wheels. Yeah, I think the reason why this is more heavy because it has like interior to them, like it has the seats, and you can't see it because I see my Hot Wheels. This Hot Wheels is better, but you can see their seats and all that there. Steering wheel, same with the McLaren. So maybe that's why the weight's so different. Yeah, I feel like this plastic would just snap if I put any force to it, but I'm not gonna do it because I don't wanna destroy it. Really, it's brand new. I put this thing back together. Sorry for the silence there. As I said, this is my first time doing an unboxing reviewing video. If you want me to maybe do more of these, tell me in the comments. And what are your thoughts on these Knock Off Hotwheels? Do they look, what do you think on them? It's back. Oh god. But yeah, I'll put this back and I'll be back. There we go. Back together. Still run. And I think an appropriate way to send off these cars is by let's do a race, shall we? Right, there we are. So I set up the Hotwheels track that I own, and yeah, these there we go. And these will race. Who's the fastest out of all of them? Let's find out. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh. That's a file. Yeah, the problem with the Hotwheels tracks that I own is that they have this stupid metal thing right there. Right? So, low cars next to McLaren can go on it. You have to put it, yeah, even backwards it doesn't go. So, does the real one go backwards? File. The real one does go backwards. Sometimes. The Aston Martin also, the Aston Martin DBS also gets stuck. Aston Martin 177 sort of does as well, so that's my biggest problem with the Hot Wheels track that I own. Let's go backwards, I guess. Let's see who's the best Mater impersonator. 3, 2, 1. And the Aston Martins win, ironically. The Aston Martin 177 wins. The McLarens are the losers. You would think the McLarens would be faster, but they actually aren't. The Aston Martins are way faster. It's kind of a surprise. But yeah, that's it for this video, I guess. Overall, these Hot Wheels knockoffs, while they look impressive, they do have their flaws. Obviously, like every knockoff has. I can probably break the plastic if I try hard enough, but and considering how lightweight they are, and considering how that the real Hot Wheels are actually cheaper than the knockoffs, they're not. These knockoffs are not worth it. They're not worth it. Just buy the real things because they will last. They will last much longer than the rubbish that is over there. So yeah, that's it. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, and actually might as well while I'm here sorry, while I'm here might as well record block pushing, I don't know, but yeah, for the AMC. But yeah, anyway, we're not talking about the AMC. Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and see you next time. Goodbye.